Welcome. Welcome to the virtual open house. This is Thursday, March the 7th. We're really glad that you're here to attend this session. Before we get started with Foundational Learning, Life Skills, Career Investigation, and Stepping Forward program, I'd like to do a land acknowledgement. Northern Lakes College respectfully acknowledges that we're located on Treaty 8 territory and Métis Nation of Alberta, districts 13 to 15 and 20 to 22, traditional lands of First Nations and Métis people. We recognize the 15 First Nations and 4 Métis settlements located throughout our region. So welcome. So my name is Paula, and I'm the Student Learning Coordinator in Driftpile. And here is Robin, the Chair of Community Learning Support and Foundational Learning. And again, welcome to Virtual Open House.
So tonight we're going to chat with you a bit about a little bit of an overview of Northern Lakes College. We'll talk about foundational learning and the types of programming available. We'll talk about the delivery model, the supported distance learning model that we use at the college and how that can be very flexible and meet your needs. And then we'll delve in a little bit and talk about some of the programming that we offer. We're even going to show you how to register for some of that programming. And then we'll end with some time for questions, and we'll try to answer them for you. But certainly throughout our presentation, you can type a question in the chat and we'll address that. And we thank all those people that are listening to this recording. You couldn't join us in person, but we thank you for clicking on this link and listening to our recording tonight. So welcome. Paula and I will tag team this presentation. So I'll do a slide, she'll do a few slides. So you'll get to hear both of us tonight.
So where, who, and what? We cover 164,000 kilometers of service region. And that's the blue part that's in the map of Alberta. So that includes 15 First Nation communities, 4 Métis settlements, and we have 25 campuses and community access points. We deliver an online program delivery. Our program provides from grade 4 equivalent, which we call bell level, to high school, and it includes post-secondary, which encompasses university studies and trades. So it's a really neat area that we cover, if you see, and all the yellows are our campuses, and you can see in red, those are campuses that are affiliated and are our campuses, and we have agreements in those communities to provide training in those communities.
So as of the end of February, we had over 2,000 students registered in Northern Lakes College taking 37 different programs, and 574 of them are in academic upgrading. So they're taking the Bell level or high school upgrading courses. So a quarter of our college or more is taking the programming that we are going to be talking about this evening. Thanks, Paula. So we use a supported distance learning model at Northern Lakes College, and that's very unique to our college. And what it allows us to do is to really support the communities and the distances that Paula just talked about. We span huge distance. And so our supported distance learning model allows us to support our students. And one of the most important things that we do is we record everything. And so a student who registers in a program and maybe they're working part-time or they're busy during the day, they're able to listen to the classes in the evening or at a more convenient time. So we say we're anytime, anywhere. That's really important to us at the college. The way we deliver our programming allows that flexibility and that easy access through our online learning platform. We also at the college offer what we call wraparound services for our students. And so we do that in a supportive environment. So our teachers are teaching live classes. Those classes are recorded. You have access to a lot of different support systems at the college to support you as you work through your education goals. So Instructors are there. They're offering live classes that we record. There are other students in the class to interact. So you have that ability to participate in classes that way. We offer tutoring. Our instructors will tutor. We have e-learning specialists that provide tutoring for math, for language arts, for time management. We have peer tutors. We actually have a number of peer tutors providing support for our students in mathematics and other courses. We offer career advising. There are individuals at the college who are employed to support our students in identifying and then working toward their career goals. We have a wonderful IT department who are very busy tonight supporting, but they are just a click away to support our students because we're an online college providing courses online. We have those individuals in-house at our fingertips to support us with that. Our library is online, and our librarians and library staff are there to support students with research skills, with how do I cite things when I'm writing a paper. They're there to support all the way through. We have counselors available to every campus, and they're there to support all students. Students can click a link and set up an appointment. We have counselors that can help you with well-being, with career goals, with financial funding, applying for funding. Counselors are there to support you through that. Accessibility, so we have them here to support our students all the way through. As I said, we're an anytime, anywhere online college, so 24/7, 365. You can access programming, can access your courses. We're here to support you. And then we've got those educational supports, student success, campus staff, instructors, there to support our students all the way through. We have students that are local to our campuses. We have students that are throughout the province. We have students in other provinces. And we even have international students at Northern Lakes. And so with our supported distance learning model, we are surrounding you, we're wrapping around you, all our students, and providing you with the support you need. And then we have fabulous people like Paula, who are student learning assistants who work at our campuses, who are there to take pride and to walk beside our students and to connect with them at the campuses, through email, to support them all the way through their journey as they pursue the coursework and in working toward their career goals. So just wondering, Paula, if there's anything you want to add there?
I just wanted to say that it's looking at the diagram and listening to Robin, you can really see how those wraparound services work for students. And when Robin talks about walking beside someone, and it's walking beside as they're learning the new technology, as they're helping them figure out how to use the tutoring, as they're helping them figure out the link for the individual, that's their job to help them find some financial aid. And there's an IT button if you're struggling. And we do a lot of online orientation before any programs start, where you're learning about the library system. It's giving you some skills that's going to enhance your ability to do very well and set you up for success with this wraparound model.
And we want you to feel like you're part of the Northern Lakes College community. We're all here to support you. And as Paula said, walk beside and support you.
So what is foundational learning? A lot of people ask that. So the term is used to refer to programming that's below a post-secondary level. So at Northern Lakes College, it includes programs such as adult basic education, that's the ABE, and you hear that in the term BEL that the college uses in levels. And that is for grade 4 to 9 equivalent. And then next there's academic upgrading. So that's where it's at a high school course level, which they call AU. And then there's free programs like the Life Skills program, which is not for credit. However, it's an online course, which will be talked about in a different slide. And the next program is free as well. That's your career investigation. Again, it's not for credit online course. However, it's delivered live and you have an instructor. And coming is the Stepping Forward in Chateau, High Level, and Wabasca. And that will be an adult basic education cohort. And cohort means class for some people that don't know. And that will be explained again in a slide coming soon. Okay, so these programs are important bridges for students that don't have the minimum prerequisite to enter their career program, such as practical nursing or healthcare aid and paramedic, or in the trades or social work and addictions counseling. Business programs, there are several business programs offered in programs, early learning and childcare, as well as an educational assistant program, and university studies that bridge you into different other career program, which the college has agreements with, which include a Bachelor of Education. So those are great programs that are offered with the college. So here's, did you know?
Good to know about foundational learning. Classes are delivered live, online, and they're all recorded. So there's that supported distance learning model. There are costs to join the program, of course, but approximately 90% of our students who take Bell Level or the ABE courses or the academic upgrading, the AU courses, approximately 90% of our students are able to obtain sponsorship to help cover the cost of the courses. If you were to pay for the courses by yourself, and we call you a fee payer, then it costs about $900 a course. And you're usually taking about 3 courses a term, about. You can take 4, but most people are taking about 3 if you're a full-time student. However, we have programs available to help support and to fund students who are interested in taking programming. We have Foundational Learning Assistance Program. That one provides a living allowance and covers your tuition. Many of our students will receive band sponsorship through their First Nation, through their communities. That's another way. We have KELP funding, Community Adult Learning Program funding, and that funding will cover your tuition, but doesn't, and your resource fees, but doesn't provide a living allowance. And this year, a new one was Indigenous Learner Grant, and again, that program will cover tuition fees and learner resource fees. So it will cover the cost of taking the courses, but it does not provide a living allowance. So the one that a lot of our students apply for is the Foundational Learning Assistance Program. We call it FLA. You might hear people refer to it that way. And we actually have dedicated staff who assist students with making that application. They walk beside the student and support them all the way through that funding process for foundational learning assistance, because we know that's the one most of our students are looking for. So we'll talk a bit about that in the next slide. There is no application fee to apply for adult basic education or academic upgrading. There's no fee, so you can just go online and apply. Why would you want to take your program here? Well, we think we offer a pretty good program. We are a leader in offering online programming, adult academic upgrading, and we serve a lot of the Western provinces all the way into the territories. So I know today they're saying if you register for one of the programs, there's no fee. For the programs we're offering, there is no fee ever. So, but how would you do that? If you were wanting to, where would you go and what would it look like? And Paula's the girl to tell us all about that.
Oh, thanks, Robin. I'm really glad to see people are still being part and listening to this presentation at this time. So where it is where you apply today at, in yellow here on the screen, is you go to www.northernlakescollege.ca, and once you click on the Apply Now link, you'll see the following. So students can complete their application in less than 15 minutes. And on the screen, you'll see some blue arrows. So those arrows will show you on Apply Now where you need to go. And they'll lead into the next slide, which will tell you Apply Now continuing. And this would be the next link. And so what that is NLC application for admissions. And as you can see on it asks you, that's the first page to start asking you. So it asks you to select a program. So that's where you will see academic upgrading, and you will see the other programs that were talked about in trades and with university studies. That's all under. So it's your choice of what program that you'd like to apply for. And then like if you're full-time or part-time student, it's there. If you have any trouble in applying, we have people in like myself that can be phoned or at any local campus that can help you. And I'm sure the ladies or gentlemen at admissions can give you some direction as well and walk you through that process.
Great, thank you, Paula. So maybe you're listening and saying, I'm not sure if online learning's for me. I'm not really sure if this is the best way for me. We offer something called life skills programming, and it's free, it's online, it's in the afternoons, it runs for a 2-week stretch. And the purpose of this program is to give you a try. You know, maybe you're saying, I'm not sure if if the online format, I'm not sure if that fits for what I need. So it gives you an opportunity to try out an online course for free. It's not for credit, doesn't lead to anything, but it gives you an opportunity to try out the supported distance learning model. And this 2-week course focuses on topics like personal management, time management, financial management, goal setting. It delves a bit into literacy and numeracy. It helps with digital literacy, understanding how to navigate the online format, the online platform that we use. It gives you a try at distance learning without any of the threat to it, because it's not costing anything. You're just getting to have a go at it. We've offered 7 life skills sessions so far. Between November and April. We're down to the last 2. One started this week, and then one will start on the 8th of April. So it's a great opportunity to put your toe in the water and see if this is for you. Last year we had, I think Paula can talk more about this, I think we had a number of people move from participating in life skills and move into academic upgrading or into our ABE programming.
That's right, Robin, there were. And so life skills program is setting you up for success, where it's giving you the skills and the experience to work with the tools of technology in these applications. There's different applications in going to school that you'll learn. And it's giving you an idea of what's involved with it. And they bring in guests that will talk about helping you financially and the steps with foundational learner. They bring in people that will help you, again, like Robin mentioned, with financial management. And so that's really nice to know. So if you're interested in applying with Northern Lakes College, you can email Life Skills at Northern Lakes College. There's a phone number, which is 780-751-3359, or you can phone the 1-800 number of the college, and admissions will put you through. Just ask to talk to Paula or the Life Skills people, and they will transfer you. And I've assisted many people in registering. Sometimes registering is really hard. If you've never touched, you've got to go to here and then there. That's what we're here for, is to assist you in that. So, and your journey to get started. And trying to set you up for success that you're not. And then you get sent instructions as well from support behind the scenes that email you to set you up. So I really look forward to other people joining for the session April 8th.
Yep, so there's a great opportunity. Put your toe in the water and have a go at online learning to see if it's for you. Another program that we run is called Career Investigations, and it's a series of 6 focused 1-week half-day sessions on a very specific career path. And so it's also provided through the supported distance learning model. So it's online, there is an instructor, sessions being recorded so that if the time of the session doesn't work for you, you can come back and listen to it later. We encourage our participants to come join us online from home or come on down to one of our campuses and take the course on site with our support, the people that work in the campus to support you. And of course, you can always listen to the recordings later. So what we do in Career Investigations is really in the week, we have guest speakers come in, we talk about what are the academic requirements for this career area. What are the program specifics? What will I have to do? What will I have to take if I'm interested in this career? What are all the potential pathways I could take in that area? And what's the salary? What are the wages? What are the skills and attributes that are important for this career area? So really, through the 1-week half-day sessions, we really help you to solidify your career and education planning. We give you all the information you need to know what's required, what's in it for me, what are the benefits, and is this something I might want to pursue in future. We've offered 6. There are 6 in the series. We've had a whole week on trades. We've had a week on business administration careers. We've had a week on helping careers, which is social work and addictions counseling. We finished a week on health careers where we talked about healthcare aid. We talked about practical nurse. We talked about emergency EMTs and paramedics. We're about to launch in a week or so, a little more than a week, our youth development careers, which is all about early learning and childcare and educational assistant. We're going to finish the series off with culinary arts and hospitality. So lots of good information being shared. We really go in depth to talk about when we did the trade sessions, we talked about electrical, carpentry, plumbing, power engineering. We talked about all the different areas that the college offers. We talked about what would be required if you were interested in going into the trades. When we looked at business admin, we spent a week, I think we had 25 people, Paula, in that session, if I'm not mistaken. We looked at business admin, office admin, HR management, all the things involved in the business programming that the college has to offer. Again, helping careers, that was a highly subscribed. We've had over 80 people register and attend these sessions. So addictions counseling and social work. As I said, we've just finished off health careers is the one that finished last week or a week or so ago. And now we're getting ready for early learning and childcare, both the certificate and the diploma and educational assistant. And as I said, we'll go in depth and look at all the parts, all the things that you might want to know. And we're finishing off with culinary arts and hospitality. So everything you need to know about restaurants, camps, hotels, cooking, catering, all those sorts of things. But Paula, help us. How do we apply if we're interested in either of those programs?
Tell you, it's similar to applying for academic upgrading or other programs. However, you don't go to apply now, you go to continuing ed. And on this slide, you'll see, again, the yellow and blue arrow. So that's the continuing ed. And then the other 2 blue arrows below that, under continuing ed and corporate training, is career investigation or life skills. So you press on either one of those buttons, and that brings you to the next slide, the next page. So that's when you add it to your cart. So as you can see, they have the April session, that 8th is coming up with life skills. I'll use that as an example. You press that and it will bring you to apply now. So I inform people just to register as a new student. If you've applied at the college before, we'll find you in the background with your matching your name and that. So you'll fill that information as a new student. And then you'll go to your cart. So once you go to your cart, then you preview your cart and it'll ask you, how did you hear about that program? Once you fill that out, how you've heard, submit, that's when you're accepted. So I think because you've just added it to your cart and then filled out the information, it thanks you for registering, but you're not fully registered until you confirm of how you've heard about the program, and to let you know. And yes, it's wonderful. What came out of the trades program is they're having the first year of electrical coming up that people can register for in trades. So some of those people that took trades in the career investigation are now registered to start with first year being an electrician. That's happening, and there's flyers out in your local community, and it's on the website as an example. And to be the first person that registered with career investigation in the fall time, registered for the culinary arts, wasn't interested in any of those things, and is waiting patiently all these months, dreaming to be in this nice kitchen, learning and being about how to be a chef, because that's his interest. So it really is geared towards what you're interested in. And so the next one, as I'm talking about, there are some left, the culinary arts and the youth development is coming up. So you can again add that to your cart. It's the same process. You fill out your information as a new student. We find you in the background, and then you submit. You go to your cart again, and you fill out how you heard about it. Now, I've had people that went to their cart, but they went to go browse. First, they registered in life skills. Then they went to go browse again, and they registered for a career investigation. Then they went to their cart, answered how they heard about it, and they were registered for both. They did not have to put in their personal information twice.
So these programs are free, not for credit, but just for information to support our potential students in the future who would like to come and take more coursework. And we have many that do that. They register and come. So why would you bother? It's free, it's online, it's non-threatening, it's a confidence builder, gives you a chance to try out the learning platform, gain some knowledge, get some information, set some personal goals, and it's fun. We have fun instructors presenting in both life skills and career investigation. So it's a good thing to join.
So if you look at that slide, you're looking that is that fork in the road. Why register for your life skills and career investigation? It's your choice. It's your fork in the road. And you can go this way or you can go that way. We're there to support you.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you. So one other program that we offer, and it's really a new one, and it's specific for 3 communities in our service region. It's for individuals thinking about going back to school, but they live in Chate, High Level, or Wabasca. So they have to live in one of those 3 communities. And the reason why is this program will provide the in-person, on-site, wraparound supports at that local campus. So at the Chate campus, at the High Level campus, at the Wabasca Stony Point campus. And we're offering Bell level courses, so that that's that basic adult basic education, ABE. So that's at the grade 4 to 9 level. And we're offering that on site. So this is a great program if you're a student thinking, I don't think online's for me. I think I need to go in person. If you live in one of these communities, this might be an opportunity for you. It will start in September. We are accepting registrations now. Again, it targets individuals. We'll identify where you're starting, what your grade level equivalency is through something called an AccuPlacer test. If you fall in the range and you qualify, then you will be able to join this on-site, in-person, with staff there to support throughout the entire year. So it's a cohort, a group working together for the whole year in something called Integrated Foundational Pathways, or what we call Stepping Forward. So that's a program if you live in one of those 3 communities. So that brings us to questions, Paula. So questions, what types of questions? I see our Colby is still with us. We often get lots of questions after this presentation, so we've picked out some common ones. So what are some of our questions?
So some of the questions are, what do I do if I need assistance to complete the application process?
Well, there's lots of people to support. Come to your local campus. If you've got an NLC campus in your community, go on in. The student learning assistants, just like Paula, there are many of them across our service region. They are there to support you. You can talk to admissions, just contact them and call, and they will walk you through. You can call Paula and I, and we'll help you, and we'll direct you in the right way. But going into a local campus is one of the easiest ways to get that person-to-person support if you're needing help with applying.
And just to add to that, if you're really needing help and deciding and you're not really sure, the college has educational counselors within the college, and that's what they're there for. They're there for new students to help them work out if they're needing to work out and struggle with where they're at. They might have some suggestions that might be good for you and where you're going to talk to, if you feel that. So another question is, like, let's say I live in High Prairie. Can I still take the Stepping Forward program? I really want to take it.
No, not if you live in High Prairie. However, we offer lots of other programs that are online that are similar. They won't be in person. Although all of our students are always welcome to come to a campus and do their programming from a campus. So you can still come in, use a computer, find a quiet place in our campuses and do your programming. It just won't be the same as our Stepping Forward, where it's a cohort working together in person in a classroom setting. But there's lots of other ways that you can come in and do your programming. And if you want to be on site and away from home and in a quiet place, we offer that at all our campuses and cap sites.
That's right, and we really encourage students to come to the campus and utilize the service and the space that we provide. And it's quite welcoming, calm, and just what you need, the distractions and to focus. You don't need those distractions, and you can focus and start to build and have some support while you're doing that, and brainstorming that goes with it. So another question we came up with is, like, I missed that career investigation. I wanted to go to trade session on trade. Will it be offered again?
It might. It could and it might. So keep checking that continuing ed website. Trades was the first in the series. So there is a chance we could do that one again, but definitely next year we'll be running them all again. So if you're interested in that, just keep checking continuing ed, or yeah, that's the place to go and check.
Thanks, Robin. So will someone be available to help me apply for funding?
Yes.
Apply.
If you register to be a Northern Lakes College student, if you register in ABE, if you register in academic upgrading, if you register in any of our programs, one of the first things we do as part of the registration process is connect you with one of our funding experts. And they will set a meeting with you, and they will help you, walk you through, as Paula likes to say, they will walk you through the process, and they will support you every step along the way with that. Yes.
Thanks. And that's their full-time job, is to help you with funding. So I have one last question here, and that's, like, if I have any questions after this presentation, who can I talk to, Robin?
You can go to your local campus and talk to the staff there. That's a great thing to do. There are lots of videos online, and I should have mentioned that there's an entire video on how to complete the application process that actually walks you through all the steps. So there's lots of online supports. You can call and talk to admissions. There are so many people that are there to support, and as Paula said, we've got career counselors that can support you in those. So once you put in your application, then you're in the system to get the support, the wraparound support to help address any questions you might have. And that brings us to the end. We thank you for staying with us in the live presentation, and we thank you for listening to us if you're listening to our recording right now. Thanks for taking the time to stay with us throughout this presentation. We hope we've given you some good information, and we hope we've really shared with you the supports that are here at Northern Lakes College for you should you make that decision to come and be a student with us or to join any of our free 1 week, 2 week sessions. We are here to support you with our wraparound services and our supported distance learning model. And so best luck, best wishes to you. Good luck in whatever you choose in your future endeavors. Best wishes.
Yes, and I just wanted to say that it was really an honor to be here and be part of the presentation. And if you have any questions or concerns, please contact somebody at the college.